ఇది ఓకే కదా మీకు? ఆ బల్లు వాటర్ బాటిల్
మ్యూట్. Hi, Safwan.
Good, unmute.
How are you?
Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Priyanka.
I said hi.
How are you?
How are you, Priyanka? என்னால பேச முடியல ஏன்னா நான் நிறைய தண்ணி யூஸ் பண்ண தெரியுமா? Okay. How are you? You good? I'm good.
Hi, Dersh.
Raja, 6 months and 6 years.
Hi, Priyanka. Hi, Dash. And what's the girl's name?
Oh. Mm. Yeah.
What's the host name? What's your name?
Aadhya.
Her
Aradhya?
name is Aadhya.
Adya? Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Adya. Someone say hi, Adya.
Hi, Aadhya.
Hi, Dash.
Mm.
Okay. I think we can start the meeting now. I'm gonna share my screen.
Mm.
Okay. So, hi, my name is Aadhya, and today we're gonna be talking about the solar system and climate change. And we're also gonna do 2 experiments.
Okay.
Have you ever looked up at the sky and wondered what's beyond the clouds higher than the birds? Well, there's a fascinating world up there too, and it's called the solar system. It's called the solar system because all the planets surround the sun, and the sun is related to solar, and also it's a system. There are 8 planets, and they're also known as a terrestrial planet. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto are outer planets, and Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars are inner planets. There are also Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are also known as gas giants or Jovian planets. Pluto is a big ball of ice. Between Mars and Jupiter, there is a large number of rocks orbiting the Sun. Each rock is known as an asteroid. The ring of rocks is called the asteroid belt. Now we're going to move on to talking about each one of the planets, including the Sun, even though the Sun is a star. Sun. The Sun is a star in the center of our solar system, and it's estimated to be 4.5 billion years old. 99.86% of all the mass of the solar system is found in the Sun. The core of the Sun is 16 million Celsius, and the surface of the Sun is 7,000 Celsius. Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system, and it has short, long days and extreme temperatures. Venus. Venus is the hottest planet and it's the brightest planet in the solar system due to a lot of yellow clouds in it.
And it's often referred to as Earth as the sister planet.
Okay. Yes, Darsh?
I said it's often referred to Earth as the sister planet because it has almost the exact same names. In fact, we would have been able to live on Venus,
Yeah.
but Venus has what they call greenhouse gas, too many greenhouse gases, but the surface is so similar to Earth's that it's called as cosmic system. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Darsh. Earth is the home to all living things, and the atmosphere of the Earth has oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and argon. Mars. There are rocks that came on to Earth that came from Mars, and people are trying to go or live there. Jupiter. It is 2.5 times more massive than all the other planets in the solar system combined. It is primarily made of gases and therefore known as a gas giant. It also has what is called as a big red spot. Like Jupiter, Saturn is a gas giant and it's composed of similar gases including hydrogen, helium, and methane. Uranus is tipped over on its side with an axial tilt of 98 degrees. And it's often described as rolling around the sun on its side. And it's also light blue color. Neptune. This gas giant may have been formed much closer to the sun in the early solar system history before migrating out to its current position. Pluto.
Yeah, Darsh, go ahead.
So one thing about Uranus and Neptune also have rings. They're just not visible, so you can't really. So if you were to look at Uranus from a telescope, or you would have to go to Uranus. It does have rings. It's not, but Saturn's rings are the only rings that are visible. Meaning you can only see Saturn's rings. You cannot see Uranus or Neptune. They also have rings, but they're invisible.
Interesting.
Interesting, Darsh. Is fourth planet. And now we're gonna move on to our project of the solar system. For this project, you need a printout of the solar system that we sent you, and crayons or colored pencils to use for this coloring.
Yeah. Before we start this one, let's complete the theory for even the second topic, which is climate change. Aadhya, you want to, and then we can come back to the solar system. Huh? Yeah, let's do this one. Otherwise,
okay. What is climate change? Climate change is a change in the Earth's environment over a period. For example, right now, like the sea levels will rise and then like cities will be flooded and
Yep.
it's changing the environment.
Yeah. And one thing that nowadays, if you were to talk, I know this isn't science related, but this is with political needs, is one of the things people are super concerned about is, nowadays we do like online shopping, and now we're building cars that are powered by, instead of gas, electric and everything, to help fight climate change. But it's really becoming a political topic because a lot of people are concerned that, if we don't help out climate, what's going to happen? And a lot of scientists agree that over the next 30, 40 years, if things don't change, then it's possible that our climate could, rapidly have issues. And it's also becoming a political topic because in any up since 2016 to 2020 to this upcoming election, they've been asking candidates that, what are you going to do about the climate change? It's becoming a bigger topic, not just for scientists, but for politicians, for other industries as well. So it is a huge deal.
Yeah, there is one side of it is a political, what are the things that we can change, right? I think some people believe this is actually real. Some people say this is not real.
Yeah.
But they have their arguments. But I think we see every day how the climate change is impacting every day.
Yeah, and especially now, if you guys look at it, just this, I think it was like a couple of years ago,
Yeah,
there was no snow at all. There
correct.
was,
Exactly.
and it was just complete heat.
Yeah.
And every day, if you look at the North Pole and South Pole, you see less and less ice. So animals like polar bears and penguins and,
Yeah.
urchins, they don't have that much to live. So, scientists are trying to fix this. As much as we come to the idea of having electric cars, electric stuff, and everything going green and everything. And as much as, we progress into the world of saying, hey, we're gonna go solar, we're gonna go this, climate change is still out there in the world, and it's hurting not only people, it's hurting animals, it's hurting humans, it's hurting us more because we are producing these giant factories, and we're trying to, even though we're trying to go solar and we're trying to come up with solutions to end this crisis, the crisis is not being averted.
Yeah. And in US, actually, the wastage is more. And there's as the wastage is more, it is actually causes a lot of things. I mean, especially from the climate change perspective. So
Yep.
we'll check few things here. I mean, how things, what we can do also to help reduce that climate. I mean, the green gases, the carbon dioxide in the air. Yeah.
Okay. So first, for example, you buy something in Amazon, okay? To work it, to make it made, you have to use factories, which increase pollutions, and also cars and food waste increase the Earth's temperatures. And then
the waste is coming from all these different factories, and all the waste is actually going into water also. So there's three types of pollution. What is air pollution, water pollution, and then what is the other one? The food waste, I think, the third one. So the waste is happening, and then all the things which happens from the start to end, or trying to buy one more shirt or pant or something like that. It gets manufactured. There's logistics coming from there into the stores, and then from stores back to home. Again, we recycle it. Again, there's a pollution. So there's a whole cycle of pollution that happens for the small, simple product. So
And it's funny because it's not just one thing. We use that. I mean, like I said, even though we're trying to go
yeah,
to we're now going into the fact that
right,
cars are now not going to be with gas in a couple of years. You would think that should have come sooner. That should have been the promise years and years ago. This way we would have
exactly.
avoided climate change.
Yeah, you're right. And you mentioned before the ice melting. Absolutely, the ice is melting in the poles. You can see that previously in the past, like 100 years back, there was ton of snow in the poles, but now the snow is slowly melting, and yeah, the sea lions are, what is it?
Polar bears.
Sea levels are increasing because of that. You can see here, eventually at some point, I mean, say if that is San Francisco City there, slowly the sea levels would rise and it could actually flood into the city, right? So,
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys know, but you know, I think Japan.
mhm,
This is years ago, so when I was little, but I think one of the most famous tsunamis that happened was in Japan,
mhm,
and Japan was completely flooded, and you know it was a dangerous tsunami.
yeah,
So, but this it, and there's even more tsunamis coming even in right now in the 2020s because we're with so much technology now with Zoom and everything that we're not really considering the fact that such a big and like I said, we're saying that we're gonna go solar, we're gonna fix some of these issues. But to fix some of these issues, you need to, people have to stop doing certain things.
yeah, we are getting there exactly here. So, how do we prevent? I mean, the things that we can do from our hands. There are things, at the macro level we can do, but I mean, the micro level at home, what we can do is, reduce the consumption of power. I mean, a lot of this power generated using fossil fuels. So, if we reduce the usage, I mean, whenever we don't need it, turn off, and when we don't need, we can plug that off, and then wherever it is possible, take alternate transportation like walking, bikes or scooter, anything that reduces the pollution. I mean, apart from cars. So, and then making awareness to the people, how can we reduce pollution, or how can we use more natural ways of doing things. I mean, even buying locally could help. Buying fruits, vegetables locally would actually help. Reduce the transportation, all those things. So there are many things that we can do, but I mean, small things we can start. And the experiment we are going to do today is for the climate change. It is not really demonstrate the whole concept of climate change, but one concept that we want to show is how water absorbs a lot of the carbon dioxide and waste that comes from the environment, and that reduces the impact of climate change. So this experiment demonstrates, when we are doing that experiment, we'll explain, but for that experiment, what we need is two balloons, one filled with air and the other filled with, doesn't have to be filled with the entire water there in the second balloon, just maybe at least the bottom portion of it to be covered with water. And then we need a lighter or a candle, whatever, to pop it, to see the impact of heat on air as well as water. So those are the two things that we're going to do. Any questions before?
We're gonna do the first one first.
Yeah, so first thing is I mean, for experiment wise, I mean, I won't say this is the first one completely as an experiment, because we are going to draw and learn all the planets in the solar system. And the first thing that we're going to do is, doing this more like a artwork, and the second one is an experiment with balloons. So let me stop sharing. Huh? Or you want to keep that? Okay. Okay.
You can stop sharing.
Yeah, we can stop sharing and then.
I'll still see it, right?
I think one thing we think about when we think about climate change, we think, we're gonna fix everything right away. And we think that it's climate change, it'll go away. The fact is climate change does not go away that easy. And in fact, we've been fighting climate change for the last decade and a half. And even scientists are starting to say that if we don't be careful about climate, if we don't take care of our climate, we could possibly have issues going forward, and we could possibly lose a lot of our resources that we need to survive. They could possibly end up going away permanently. So imagine losing everything you have. It's not, and they're telling these guys, these people, everyone, that we want to fix climate change. This is how you should do it.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, if you don't take action, we will see the impact much more. Right. So your point is start act right now, right? So that we can save our
Yeah.
planet and our mankind.
And there's actual proof too, they're showing proof to these people. Well, I think one of the best things about being a scientist is when you're a scientist, you're showing proof to people that this is what's gonna happen. And they even say by 2030, they want to get rid of all of this stuff. They want to go completely solar. Well, that's not gonna be an easy task. That's a daunting task already.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. Good points, Dash. Really appreciate adding all the good points there. So uh, um, Adya is about to start drawing on for the solar system. Is everyone have the printout and then some crayons or pencils?
Can you send that printout only as a separate document? When we try
I'll
to
do that.
print, it's coming
Yeah.
on the bottom like this. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think what we can do also is, since we have only 10-15 minutes, we can do the second experiment, and then maybe first one we can draw when you have time. Would that be okay? I'm going to send that printout also.
Okay, yeah, we can color it later. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. So let's actually work on the second experiment. Yeah. We are going to arrange what we want here is, let me show you again. So we need two balloons, one balloon with air, I mean just pumping, and then the second with a little bit of water. So you can actually take balloon and then use the top portion and just put on the nozzle or first on the tap so that the water can go inside, and then just as a safety, I mean you can use, I mean since we are going to put under a candle or a lighter, I mean, you can have a safety goggles or glasses just to wear on just to keep underneath a bowl or any tray, something like that if water falls on it. So that's what we are going to do, and I'm going to stop sharing, and then we can do it together here. Adya. Right.
Okay, so here I have an air balloon, not a water one. Um, Okay, so it's in there.
Is it coming reverse?
Okay, so and this one is the water one.
So we got two here. One is with air and the other one with water. So give a minute or two and then we'll arrange about. Where are your glasses?
No idea. I don't need them.
Okay.
Someone look. Do you fill the balloon with water?
Yeah, doesn't have to be full.
Okay.
But maybe at least covering the bottom portion of it.
Okay, sure.
What
Yeah.
color is the earth?
This blue and green.
Aadhya, are you?
Can I do this?
So first, Aadhya is going to do with here is the lighter that she's going to do like this, and then see whether if the air is if there's a heat, then automatically with the air getting heated up, it's going to blow. And then the second one is we are going to look with the balloon with water. Yes.
I'll just try it.
Okay. Definitely needs a elder supervision here, parent supervision. I will do that. So the first one we are going to do here is the air balloon. Okay, I have the lighter. Why did you lose? Balloon got popped. You want to try with the water balloon, Aadhya? Hold.
Okay, there's a bubble. How am I gonna hold this?
Wait.
Um,
So this is water. Priyanka, is that with the water or air?
It's actually I'm wearing sunglasses. We don't have safety goggles, so I'm wearing sunglasses, but she doesn't want to wear.
Okay.
But our candle light went off, so I'm going to get candle light.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. We'll just give another 20 seconds before Priyanka's mom come back.
So
Wait.
one of the most important things about this experiment is with fire, with fire. Fire is a type of element that if you
Now you just need to bring this balloon on top of the flame. Don't be scared. It's just bring it on top. Okay, just hold it. Yeah. Come on. Okay. Oh.
How is it, Priyanka? Are you scared?
Had a balloon bursting from the time she was 2 years old. She has got a lot better.
Okay, okay.
I have to do the
Darsh, you
water,
were saying something. Sorry, go ahead.
water balloon.
Yeah.
I was saying like, so
Maybe-
one of them,
Protect my eyes.
A good job, like safety goggles.
Yeah.
Okay, Darsh, I mean, yeah, I know you're talking about the safety concerns. So, yeah, I mean, fire, I mean, I'm trying to avoid that, but I think,
Yeah.
this is I mean, it's not too,
Oh,
too bad, but I mean, I want to avoid that. Yeah.
okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. Wait. Yeah.
Okay. So let's move on to the next one.
How much water did you have in the water balloon? We just got a little bit. Is that
Yeah,
okay?
that should be fine. That should be fine. Yeah.
Let's watch this. What happens when they do with the water? See, it's not. It's
yeah.
not bursting now. It's not bursting. The
Like
water-
this with the.
So you just need to bring our balloon here. Keep it. Keep it. Wow, பிடிச்சு ஒண்ணும் ஆகாது.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Nothing will happen. I mean, it may happen after some time, after the water gets heated up, but it will not happen that soon as air.
Neither. Neither. It's not bursting.
Yeah.
Daddy, can I cut this?
So the basically the theory behind is no, 1 second.
Candle.
So the theory behind is this is how the Earth's oceans are absorbing a great deal of the heat generated by climate change. So the climate change is causing a lot of heat, right? So who is actually absorbing? It's actually Earth, water, and the water and the oceans are absorbing about 80 to 90% of the heat from global warming. Since water can withstand a lot more heat than the atmosphere, the temperature of the oceans isn't changing that much. So this is basically demonstrate that water takes more time to warm, and then it is absorbing a lot of heat generated by the climate change. Darsh, go ahead, please. I think now it's calm.
I was just gonna say like, one of the most interesting things about doing these types of experiences, especially with fire, and especially doing this is you get to see, because balloons have a substance, are made of a substance called helium, which is if you ever blown a balloon up, when you blow the balloon up, the balloon produces that helium because, like, so when it pops like, if you stick like a needle or anything, you're gonna hear because of the helium, which is
Right.
one of we were talking about the periodic table, I think, earlier this year, that helium is a type of element that if you scrub it, if you do anything, it will take on that substance. So balloons have a lot of helium. That's why if you ever rode in an air balloon before, it's with a lot of helium, and that's why it goes in the air, and it's produced by the fire, causing the helium to rise. So, yeah.
Thank you, Dash. Yeah, definitely. And Priyanka, I mean, did she try with the candle? I mean, is it did it pop or no? It did
It
not
did
pop.
not pop. Yeah,
Okay.
it is made like a black.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
Just like a smoke. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Right. Yeah.
yes. What was this
Yeah.
black? Yeah, candle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did the air one. We are going to do the water one.
Water one. Okay, perfect. Yeah. And I mean, once you are done with the drawing, I mean, you can just post it in the WhatsApp channel. That gives a sense of satisfaction after the kids actually done it. And one more thing, today's session is the last session, and we want to take that opportunity to thank everyone. I mean, especially Priyanka, Darsh, Safan, joining every week, and Darsh, I mean, your explanation on things or definitely helps the group and helps everyone here to understand the concept a lot more. Thank you so much again. Yeah.
No problem.
These are last. Thank you, Sudhir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you
Oh.
so much. And yeah, I mean, yeah, when you're
Yeah.
done, yeah, just please post. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. She gets excited to see your daughter. Priyanka gets excited. Yeah, say bye.
Thank you, Adya. And
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
I'll
Thank
post the
you.
video.
Yeah. Thank you so
Personally.
much. Really appreciate everyone's joining.
Can I pop it now?